Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going over the SRVV brake that you see here. This is the jet brake. I reviewed the 24mm version of this in 5.45 before, but this one here is obviously in 7.62 and is for 14mm threaded guns. So what we're going to do is do a little bit more shooting with it, step inside, talk about some of the features of it, and then what I think of it overall. But that's what's coming up next, guys. I pulled the brake off the rifle so we could get a better look at it. On the right side, you see the SRVV logo. Top, it has a jet marking on there because there are two different brakes that SRVV makes. So this is the jet marked for caliber on the left-hand side and marked AK-m on the bottom. Now the top ports here that you see are going to be venting gas upward as you're firing, so it's going to be pushing the muzzle downward, while on the side you see these side-facing ports. Those are also, if you kind of can visualize it from the side and then from above, those are facing backwards at a 30-degree angle. What that's going to do is cause the gas to go backwards and kind of pull the muzzle almost forward. You don't feel it like that, but that's what it's doing in terms of physics when you fire it. So the recoil impulse going back into your shoulder is actually lessened. So combine that with the gases going upward to keep your muzzle flat, and as you see, it is a very, very, very flat shooting muzzle device. It's really what it's known for, and it does a very good job at that. You can see 14mm threading in there, and it does have one index point here on top to line up with the notch in your front side block, I should say, excuse me. You can see the size comparison there with your standard 7.62 brakes, so you're going to see it is slightly longer, and from the side it's going to be a little bit wider as well. It adds, I believe, 4 ounces over this, so a little bit heavier as well, but in my opinion, with the performance of this, it's really tough to beat, and it is really worth the wait, in my opinion. For those of you guys that haven't watched my original review of the 24mm version of this, I urge you to go ahead and check it out. One thing you'll notice on there in that video that I didn't want to take the time here to redo again on the channel is the velocity test. Now those extra chambers, the extra space I should say in the chambers, particularly in 5.45, will allow for a little extra velocity in your rounds, as we've showed in that earlier video. So if you haven't seen that yet, I urge you to check it out. However, keep in mind though, guys, in 7.62 by 3.9, that velocity change is going to be a lot less because the round is much less barrel length sensitive, if you will. So just something to keep in mind there. But this brake originally came to my attention because Russian troops started using it, and it was appearing on a lot of military websites out there. And so I ordered one, and at the time there was no way to get them into the country except going through SRVV in Russia, and it really, I think it took like 4 months for me to get it. However, now, ever since then, I've been urging to get a U.S. distributor set up here in the U.S., and we have one now. It's Circle 10 AK. You can see the logo here. I'll put a link to it in the bottom below. But this brake now can be purchased for $84. I believe is what the 14mm version here is going for at Circle 10's website, at least as of this video. It may change in the future if you guys are watching this. But so you can have it at your house in less than a week as opposed to 4 months like it used to take. So certainly that's worth something as well. But really, the jet brake is one of the, if not the best AK brakes in the market in terms of pure controlling the muzzle and keeping your sights on target. There's really, in my opinion, there may be some that do as well, but I have never shot any that do better. If you guys have any questions about this brake or anything else I talk about here on the channel, you can always post below in the comments section. You can also post over at my Facebook page. But thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video.